Hey friends, Mark Holmes here for my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, this certainly wouldn't be any fun, and it's not any fun today because the latest that we have on the Zeke Elliot situation is apparently early reports are that Zeke was the aggressor. Probably somebody said something to him and he kind of went off. We don't have any confirmation of that. The only arrest that was made was for a drunk in public there that had nothing to do with Zeke. There were off-duty policemen that were there, and they never filed a report. And again, nobody was arrested. However, Zeke is there. Zeke is a magnet for anything bad that goes on. Remember, we heard originally when he was in a nightclub in Ohio that somebody was with him, had carried a gun, and of course the early reports were that the police were talking to Zeke Elliot like he was going to be arrested and so on and so forth. So I'll say, let's wait till we hear all the facts come out first and find out what actually happened. For all we know, it may be the early reports are wrong, and maybe it had nothing to do with Zeke. But the early reports are that Zeke punched somebody in the face, an ambulance was called, they were taken to the hospital. Now, of course, if you get punched in the face by an NFL player, I guarantee you're going to go to the hospital. It's kind of like when you have a fender bender that doesn't even crack the plastic license plate cover. The person in front of you is going to make sure they go to the hospital because they're looking to get paid. I'm not justifying, I'm not trying to say what happened. I don't know. All we know is there was a fight. Zeke Elliott is supposedly involved. There were off-duty police officers there. No police report was filed. No one was arrested, and that's about all the details we have. And the Dallas Cowboys were notified at 6:54 this morning of the incident. So that's where we stand right now. We'll bring any more updates to you guys as soon as they happen. Forgive me, I've got the flu bug. But we'll be live streaming tonight. We'll definitely be talking about this. But I got to tell you, with just days before training camp, I got to ask, Zeke, what are you doing? Dude, you've got a target on your back. You're going to have people who try to provoke you. You're going to have women that are going to try and do whatever because they are looking to get paid. You are already under the microscope, dude. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. I know you want to be like Gronk, the life of the party and stuff, but you got to understand, you got plenty of time to party, man. Right now, it needs to be the focus of football. We can't have you suspended for the season and think it's going to be a successful one. You got to think. Whether you had anything to do with it or not, you just going out is a problem right now. I know the haters are having a ball right now. I still can't believe that here it is after the week that we've had on whether or not the NFL was going to suspend him for a game or two for the alleged domestic violence, that here we are at a club the week before training camp and getting into a fight. Wow. I'm speechless. I am literally speechless. Let's just hope that the early reports are wrong and that Zeke has nothing to do with this. If it's like the early reports, the best thing may be for him to have some time to sit down and think. Because this is one of those things that you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have it up here, it doesn't mean much. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo. Definitely feel that today, and this news does not help.